Previously on Dark Souls 3. Really a one-shot. Nope, not quite. But he threw me off the edge! So it essentially was a one-shot. Because the butt slam's pretty dangerous, his head takes more damage, he will grab me again because I forgot about it, and kill me. Grab. And that was not fair because I swear to God I dodged it. And now for today's episode of Dark Souls 3. Well, hello and welcome back to CJ Games. Chris here with some more Dark Souls 3. Alright, so, we forgot to give her the Firekeeper Soul.
Speak then. Ashen One, this is much like what lies within me. Then let it find its own place within my bosom. She will understand. We are both firekeepers after all.
Okay,
Forgive
so
me, sister. May the flame.
if you don't want to do the Dark Side ending, you can royally piss off Yuria of Londor by healing the Dark Sigil. I believe she becomes hostile to you if you do. So, if you do heal that Dark Sigil, you will lock yourself out of the Dark ending, and you will no longer be able to come down here, and eventually Yol will disappear, and Yuria will be here. So, you definitely want to be careful with making that decision. Alright, so, now that we're all nicely chopped up, let us head out and go to the Crystal Sage. We're going to progress past the Crystal Sage. I still feel like I'm not ready yet to do the Abyss Walkers yet. Still don't think I'm ready. So we will go past the Crystal Sage and go on past him. Alright, so here we are at the Crystal Sage bonfire. So let's head on, and it's this back route just here. If you end up going downhill, you've gone back the way you're coming and are about to walk into a shitload of mages. So, there's another one of those guys around there, but I really don't want to tussle with him. So let's go and give this Titanite bug some business, because he needs to give us some goodies. Twinkling Titanite. Perfect. Just what I wanted. So let's head down here, and another Titanite bug right here. Take him out, and you will get more Twinkling Titanite. Now, you can go that way if you want, drop down behind him, but there's a bunch of guys down there that are going to stomp all over you. So, let's go up here. And there he is, this chap. You can actually drop down and attack him from above. So, let's do just that. Get an aerial assault on him. And his friend is coming up. So, I'm gonna, back the hell up and take a swig. Look at all the health it restores now. Alright, he's going to do some stomping because he's angry. So, we'll go, jump in, take a swing, take a few hits, jump back, take a swing, jump back, take a swing, jump back, and roll on the other side of this guy. I don't think we can backstab these guys anymore because they've got the things on their back. So, let's keep our health up here because there's a bonfire right down there that we really don't need to worry about. Yep, still can't backstab these guys, so we will, whoa, get very close to death, take another quick swig, wait, okay, nothing. Now, we can jump down here, and if we're very, very careful, get a backstab on this guy, because she is tougher than the others around her. So, because this is, I think this is the last time you see these guys. What the hell just happened? So, we're going to want to keep striking her. Avoid those big swings, because she's thoroughly deadly with it. Get her back attacks if you can. If not, she does stagger pretty easily, so you can take her out that way. And she's dead. Alright. Let's grab the thing from behind here. Could have grabbed it before we attacked her, but that's our Herald armor. We already have it. though. We already have it. So we've got a spare set, which we can sell for some souls. I got a lot of stuff I can sell for souls, to be honest. So, we'll head down here, and there's another bonfire right here. So let's light that bonfire, and rest. Excellent. Now, I'm going to use an ember here, because there's a bunch of people to fight. So, we've restored that ember. You can see him up there. Now, I don't want to go up there right now, because we have our doppelganger down here. Now, he's not really our doppelganger, because it's not like he's going to be wearing exactly what you are. He is just the fallen knight NPC that we can beat. So, you want to be really careful, because he's got that parrying dagger. So, you definitely want to be careful about that. For some reason, his armor and health is far superior to ours. You want to be very, very careful fighting this guy. He's quick, he's got that parrying dagger, so he can mess you up with that parrying dagger if you're not careful. Because if he parries you, he will riposte you. So be very, very careful. Just take it easy with him. Block his attacks if need be. And the best time to attack him is when he's got that he's double-handing his sword. That's going to happen as well. He'll kick you and take you out that way. So, there. When he's double-handing that sword, it's a good time to go in. His poise isn't exactly the highest in the world, so, you know, you can get some good hits on him while he's doing that. Don't believe he has an Estus Flask, but he might. So, be careful. Take a swig if you need to. He's going to throw throwing knives at you, and he will inflict blood loss if you're not careful. So, you know, go at him. You can be fairly aggressive. Just be careful about when you swing. There's blood everywhere. Yep, there's that kick again. Be careful having your shield up, because he will do that to you. Alright, and he's done for. It can be a prolonged fight, but just be smart with it, and you'll be alright. And he dies, and gives us health. Now we can go... Health of souls. Now we can go back and grab the Paladin's Ashes from behind. Another trinket for the Handmaiden. So, let's go and restore all our Estus at the bonfire, because he does not respawn. I'm pretty sure he doesn't respawn. And even if he does, there's no reason for you to go back down there anyway, because you've got the Paladin's Ashes. Yeah, doesn't respawn. Next, we can go up here and fight this guy. I'm pretty sure, by the way, if you get up here and you didn't take care of that other guy, that you have to fight them both at the same time. And that can be tricky. So this guy's going to throw axes at you as well. Throwing daggers at you even. Be careful, because he will also kick you and parry you with that spider shield. And you do not want to be on the receiving end of a critical attack from this guy and his axe. So, you know, again, you can be fairly aggressive with it. Remember, when he's got that shield up, be careful. Yeah, he'll do that too. And go full-on dual-wield mode. So, be careful. Take a swig if you need to. I don't think he Estuses. And just keep hitting him. Low poise, so he's pretty easy to stagger. And you can take care of him pretty easily, just like that. He will drop the spider shield for you. Now, you can have a look around here. I believe there's an item around here somewhere. I want to say there is. Am I mistaken? Maybe. Maybe. We'll go up here. And see. Because I think there is, but I'm not entirely sure. Yep, there it is. The crest shield. Awesome. Okay, so we have the crest shield. It's like the Dragon Crest shield, but I believe it is tilted towards magical defense. Dark defense is what it's tilted towards. Alright. So, in here, it's pretty dangerous. You got a lot of guys with arrows, so keep a shield up. And yes, you guessed it, more damn dogs. Alright, we'll go up here and take care of this guy. Don't forget you can run with a shield up if you ever feel a reason to do that. So this is the way I find best to do it. Selectively taking out a couple of these guys at a time, and a dog at a time. And we want to kill this dog before the other one gets up here. We can also do that, and turn around because he's behind you, if that's how you take care of him. So we'll get that, and that guy's going to block. So we're going to dodge, Sorry, I mean we're going to block. That guy's going to shoot at you. And get this large soul. Alright, let's take a breather for a second. Alright, let's get back in the fight. I believe there are a few more dogs kicking around. Yep, still a couple more. So be careful. Careful with which dog you aggro. There we go, we've got this one. I believe there's 3 more dogs. We can see 2 of them. So, oh, good. He fell down here, which is actually really great because we're hidden from one of those archers. Now, there is another dog just down here, but let's aggro this one first. Take him out. There he is. Got him with the shield, so he's down. Now, we'll take out the archers real quick, so we don't have to worry about him. This guy's got his back turned to us, so we'll take him out pretty quick. This one, too, he's just on his own. Easy enough pickings to take out. Now, there's another dog. No, there isn't. I'm lying to you. I'm just lying through my ass right now. There is no other dog down there. At least not on this version. Like, I am using a fairly older version because I find they're a little bit harder. They seem to update the newer versions and take out enemies and stuff like that, and I don't like it. Like, I don't feel like... That's why I really don't like Dark Souls 2 that much, because I feel they made it too easy. And Dark Souls is supposed to be a game that's hard. He's going to explode, so you want to back the fuck up. If you can't take him out, you want to panic like that, and then back up as best you can. And you'll be alright. You'll be fine. So, you can take this guy out now. Take out all these guys. They're alright. Take him out real quick. Shouldn't be too much of a problem for you. This one's a fiery one as well. I think they all might be. There's an Estus shard for you. So, more Estus flask. Now, there's a well here, upon which a certain friend will appear. I believe we have to have activated this bonfire for him to appear, though. Either that or I've missed a step in his quest line, and I will go back and do it. So, let's check, see if he spawns when we do this bonfire. That's right, this guy's here, isn't he?
Merciful goddess, mother of the forlorn, who have no place to call their own, please bear witness to our resolve. Fire for Ariandel. Fire for Ariandel. And the ash to kindle flame.
Okay, so this guy here, I'll talk to him in a second. I have both DLCs, so he's part of the DLC for the Painted World of Ariandel. Not something I'm going to be doing right now. I will do the DLCs, but I'm not doing them right now. I'll do them right before the final boss, because they're a freaking nightmare at low levels.
Wait.
But we'll talk to him.
You've the same scent as that woman. Then you must be an Ashen One. You must be. Oh. You don't know how long I've searched.
Okay. So he will take you there.
Oh, don't mind me. Didn't mean to fall apart. Now, Ashen One, I have a kindness to ask of you. My lady lives in the cold land of Ariandel. I need you to show her flame. A proper flame that will burn the rot away. If you truly are ash, then it must be fire that you seek.
Okay, so you accept this, and he will teleport you to the DLC.
Thank you. They of ash never fail. Just a moment, then. The painting of Ariandel. Well, rotted scrap of it, that is. Go on. Take it. the ashes were too.
Alright, here we are. This is the painted world.
Have you just arrived? How very unusual. Just how long has it been? Rejoice, my new friend, for this is a true haven of the forlorn, the cold and gentle painted world of Ariandel. Quick, go along. Find one for yourself. A sweetly rotting bed to lie upon.
Well, that's lovely. Let's grab this Rhine Blue Moss Crumb. I believe that guards against frostbite. But here we have the painted world of Ariandel. It is so nice and it's so pretty. But we are getting the hell out of here because it's dangerous. So we're going to go back to the cleansing chapel. Alright, here we are. Cathedral of the Deep. There's some items around here, specifically this one. Notch whip. I believe doors that I can't open yet. These are a shortcut back. Yep. And over here is some more doors, which I can't open yet. And that's it. That's all that's in this area for now. As you can see, like Dickface there, that dragged me into a painting, is gone. Oh, excuse me. These guys are back. Now, Sigurd, I found, doesn't appear until I've opened a specific set of doors. So, don't worry about Sigurd. We will deal with him later. Let's take out that guy real quick. We have the Nestor Shard, so we can go back to the Fire Link and deal with that, but I'm not going to do that right this second. I'm going to go up here. Now, this place is interesting. Every one of these you kill, another one respawns. So, they will just keep coming and coming and coming and coming. So, your best bet is, if you want all the goodies in this area, is to just ignore them and run. They're very slow walking. You know, kill a couple that get in your way. So, you can just, you know, march your way through that. There's one over here. Kill him, probably. Grab this guy as a store a greatsword. That's a really nice greatsword, to be honest, especially for, I believe it is a faith build greatsword, so that's good. I like using greatswords, and I'm using faith, so maybe I'll actually use the storyline. But I think it is an ultra greatsword, which makes it very heavy and very slow to swing, unless I'm mistaken. You see, these guys just keep spawning. There's like a million of them. See, another one just got right back up. Let's just do a quick check on the Astora Greatsword. Yes, it is an Ultra Greatsword, so I might not actually use it. In here is a bunch of guys, so we can roll on our way down here. Grab this. Fading Soul. Grab this. Executioner's Greatsword. Be careful, because an ass load of them are going to spawn. And we're just going to run out of here. Just keep running. Swing. Take out that guy, because he's in the way. There's nothing really down here to grab, so keep running. That's the way back. This is actually the way forwards, right here. You just got to keep moving in this area. You don't want to get stopped and stood still, because they will group up on you fast, and they will take you out. So they're not very threatening, but they also are at the same time. This thing is annoying, so you want to just go like full aggressive mode and take it out, because it will cause like bleeds and all kinds of dangerous crap to you. So let's say that, guys. Stuff keeps spawning here. You want to keep running through here. Now, be careful, because there's more of these guys in this area, and there's also that thing over there. My advice is just roll right up on this guy and start going, because he is fast and lethal, and you will be randomly snuck up on by these frickin' zombie things every 5 seconds. So let this guy come at you, and then take a few swings at him. Back it up, because he's quick, so you don't want to get stuck on the end of his swords. Alright, take him out and head this way. Nope, not that way. This way, that's right. You want to head this way and head up these steps. Because in here is a Curse Ward Great Shield. A fantastic Great Shield, which I may be using. It's one of the ones I do usually use. We'll turf this ladder down, which enables us access to the bottom floor, and is also a shortcut to get here, so that we don't have to worry about going through that graveyard again, because you can just roll off a ledge right up there. Now, there are some items down here. There is also an asshole. I hate these things, because they put all these worm things on you when they hit you, which slowly bleeds up builds up bleed damage the whole time. And I'm pretty sure to get rid of them you have to do something involving fire. And I can't remember exactly what it is. So they will consistently cause you bleed damage. You might be able to use some blood red moss clumps, of which I have none. So I'm just going to have to sit here and bleed to death, I guess. Wait for it. Wait for it. And pop. There's the blood loss. And they will keep going. They're not, like, infinite or anything. They do wear off on themselves eventually. Blood loss doesn't seem to be too much of a problem right now, though. So my advice is, if you have the maggots, they're weak to fire, these like maggot monster things. They're weak to fire. They're creepy. Saintry Belvine. No idea what that is. I'll have to look it up. Alright, so yeah, if you're going to get attacked by these things and hit by them, get hit while you already have the maggots. There's more blood loss. Let's check out our med heal. Whoa, look at that. That's awesome. Can't use it again though, we're out of FP. So let's head on up here. I should probably get that like more attunement slot, shouldn't I? So I can get more of those like cure ailments and stuff. So let's keep going. There's a Titanite shard. There's a Titanite bug here. Remember, be careful going around corners with these things, because they will draw you into dangerous terrain. There's another blood loss for me. Take him out. Beat some more twinkling Titanite. See, I've got like maggots, like little leeches all over me. It's not fun at all. They will wear off on their own eventually. You just got to keep healing yourself through them. This Titanite bug you want to be very, very careful with, because if you chase him, he will pull you right into that Titanite demon down there, and that's not what you want. Alright, that's the Titanite shard. There's another proc of blood loss. So let's take a swig and heal down this way. I thought these things wore off on their own, but maybe not. Yeah, there we go, I knew they did. Alright, let's grab this Titanite shard, and that leads you back down to the bonfire. Now, we've seen one of these before, but we never went back to fight it. So, my advice is either leave it alone for now, or run from it. You might be able to sneak past if you're careful. If you're very, very careful and walk, you can sneak by it, which should force the Titanite bug the other way, meaning you can kill it in safety without getting run. You asshat! Don't let it do that. Alright, so my advice is you can either fight it or leave it. I mean, that's pretty much your only two options ever when it comes to Dark Souls games, so let's sneak on around it. I don't really want to tussle with it right now. So let's head down this way. There's another one of those maggot monsters. So smack it up real quick if you don't want to take any maggot damage. And you can grab the Poison Bite Ring, which is lovely and reduces poison buildup. So useful for getting things like through like Farron's Keep, for example. Alright. So now we need to head actually out of this area and onto the next zone, which is through this way. Because if we go over this way and roll our way down here, we're right back here again and we can climb up the ladder. We still have 7 Estases left because we have our med heal. I'm debating actually putting some Ashen Estus in so we can heal more often, but I don't know, I think maybe I'd have to upgrade my FP a bit more to make that worthwhile. So let's head down. Oh yeah, by the way, plus +1ing it with the bone shards does increase the ashen one as well. Let's head through here. We haven't rested a bonfire, so our little assassin friend isn't back. We can now go up here. There's some big double doors right here. Look at them. Look at these doors. Can't open from this side. Oh, of course not. Because why would we be able to? Right. Roll on back here. Find yourself a nice rusted coin. Forget what they do. Boost item recovery, I think. Right. Here we have red bug pellets and a friend. Now he's got a flame spear, so he will do damage to us if he hits us with it. Alright. That guy threw a pod at me. That was an accident, but okay. Threw a pod at me. You see that steam coming off me? That causes me to get... Excuse me, I'm terribly sorry. That causes me to get, like, exploded if someone sets fire to me. So, for instance, these assholes with the flaming swords... Right, wait for it to go. If he'd hit me with this flaming sword... Like, see, he threw the firebomb at me? Now, if anything fiery hits me, I will explode and take what is known in the scientific community as an assload of damage. That guy with that crossbow is still shooting at me. So I'm going to head over this way and take out this little chap down here. Ow. See? My thing had just worn off as he hit me, which was really lucky. Ow. Ah, crap. Alright. Be careful here. There's a lot of stuff, and I completely forgot about it. And you do not want to get tangled up with fighting too much at once. This is Dark Souls. Alright. Take out this guy real quick. He's got a big sword, but he only takes 2 hits to take down. Swear to God, if you don't stop firing shit at me, I'm going to come over there and beat your ass. I mean, to be honest, I probably should go over there and beat his ass, but... Alright, let's head down here. We've got a couple of guys with crossbows to take care of. Pretty easy if you're paying attention to the firing patterns. So wait for them to fire, take one out. Wait for the other guy to fire at us. There it is. I didn't have my shield up to him, so he hit me. Back up. And my advice is dodge the arrows and take out the guy with the spear first. Because you don't want to be attacking the guy with arrows and then some guy rams a spear up your ass about 6 times. So, we've taken those guys out now, so that's good. Now, this is interesting. Be very careful, roll, pull your shield up, and turn around. Because you will get attacked by these fellows. A couple of strikes takes them out, yes, but they do drop down and attack you straight away. I cocked up because I wasn't facing the right direction, but, you know. There you go. Now, there's another couple of guys praying to a big guy. So, let's see what we can do about taking them out without pissing off the big guy. What do we have that we can use? Nothing. So, my strategy here is going to be whip out the bow. Here it is, the bow. Or the crossbow. Let's use the crossbow, because we have more bolts for that. So, let's pull out the crossbow. Check we can still roll. Good. Alright. Now, two-hand it. Target and shoot that guy in the face. Just like that. Now he's going to come over this way, so you can fire at him. Just like that. I probably should have let him explode because it would have killed the other guys as well. The crossbow, you have to tap fire once, tap fire again to reload, and then back up because he'll explode on you. So remember to tap fire to reload before every shot. Because you have to reload it. Just like this. Reload it. You can also just spam the button, that works too. Alright, here's a big guy. Who's gonna, you know, go to town on us if we're not careful. Come on. Let me get behind you. You do not want to get caught on that. Alright, hit him a few times. Watch out, because he's got that book. There we go. Nice backstab. As per usual, you know, backstabs are your friends, you know? Ow! Did you fall over on me? And she's dead. Alright. Undead Hunter's Charm. Now I believe that stops Estus recovery within a certain radius, so it's useful for when certain NPCs might challenge you to duels, or you come across an NPC that heals a lot with Estus, or you get invaded. It's especially good against getting invaded and stuff like that. Although you might not be able to use Estus when you invade. I'm not sure. Oh, looks like this guy dropped an item while we were over there. Some heavy bolts, that's nice for our crossbow. Alright, here's a guy with a giant halberd, because, you know, giant halberds. Why not? Come over here. Thank you. And you can always, you know, oh, try and get behind him for a backstab and fail. Dodge roll if you get smacked, take him out. This whole area is very dangerous. There's stuff dropping everywhere. There's lethal stuff everywhere. So here's this guy. Yeah, his friends drop in to attack from above because, you know, they're like that. You want to do some blocking and some swinging. Some blocking and some swinging to fight 3 of these at once. Alright, we took one of them down. We 100% want to back up and take a swig if you need to. Don't be shy on using Estus around here because it's dangerous. The whole place is a death trap. Alright, we took them all out. Managed to succeed. We've still got 3 Estus left. We're doing alright. We've still got a Sieg Brow as well if we ever need it. Now you see, there's guys on the walls up here, so be very careful that you don't... See, there we go, this one dropped down. So take him out. You don't want to get dropped on. That is 100% what you don't want, because they have a drop attack and it is lethal. Alright, and we get the soul of a nameless soldier from him. Next, what we want to do is we want to take out these guys. Again, be careful, because they got shields and stuff, so, you know, lure them out with a bow or a crossbow, or, you know, throwing daggers or something. Be careful, because there's a guy up here. Unless that was the guy that had the halberd. It might have been the one that had the halberd. Yes, it was. Okay. Sometimes he's up there and will drop down on you when you're walking through here, and that involves you fighting like 5 things at once. So that's not what you want. Oh, yeah, this is a fire guy, so you want to run. Don't let him get near you, because that explosion will kill you. Does like 1,000 damage to him, so... Alright, now this guy has... The fuck? Where did you come from? Yeah, you take more fire damage while you have that on you. I guess it doesn't explode. My mistake. I think it was a Dark Souls 2 thing. Now, I believe this area has 2 assassins. Yeah, there's one. So, I'm going to roll back down here and I'm going to fight him down here. Take a swig. Shit. Oh, that's right. You can't Estus while that's going. Alright, so I'm going to take a swig. Alright, now I've remembered exactly what that does. Alright, there's the backstab. Alright, remember, low poise, so you can keep hitting him a few times. Alright, there we go. He has big, long, sweeping arms. Yeah, so, sorry, that steamy stuff prevents you from using Estus recovery. That's what it does. So, my bad. I got that wrong. Here's the second assassin. We can fight him in this area now. I forgot they did that, to be perfectly honest with you. Always go for the backstabs if you can. You know, extra damage. And we strike this guy down. Do a roll, because I messed up my timing. They dodge, so be careful. Get behind him if you can. Go for the backstab. Always the best way to take care of something. And he has Grave Warden rats, so that's nice. Alright. I think that's about it for this area in terms of goodies. Oh, we got some guys up here that want some business. That's 2 exploding guys. Just run until you hear that. That was the explosion. Alright. Want to go back here and up this staircase here. So up we go. Up we go. This is a long one. This is a long run. I know that. So don't worry. It is a long one. We're going to head towards the next bonfire and leave it at that once we get to the next bonfire. But you really want to be careful around this area. Strike and run, because that guy is going to mess you up, and there's a lot of them. So, you know, it's okay to mess up once in a while. And just run. Because there's the big explosion, which is coming entirely your way. They're still hot on my tail. I can hear them. So I'm going to keep running. I'm going to take a swig, and then immediately spam the button to dodge roll. Because they're going to be attacking. Alright, there's only one of them left. Oh, there we go. There's the fire. So, roll back. Roll back. That would have killed me if I wasn't in my iframe for the rolling. Alright. We've got one Estus recovery left. We've got to be careful. It's dangerous. Alright. Here's the guy with an axe. So, he's pretty much the same as the first guy with an axe we fought. All the way back on the high wall. Remember him? He's pretty much the same moveset, so you can take him out with some ease. With a good old backstab. Alright, that was a couple that exploded earlier. How many are left alive? 3. Alright. So, yeah, be careful about running into fights like I just did. Okay, there's a couple with swords and shields, so that's useful. Back it up if you get hit. That guy's got fire on. There we go, he took himself out of the equation. I'm going to heal, use my last piece of Estus. I'm fairly confident I can make it through the next bit without it. So let's get him in the back. Oh, this item better be worth it. Alright, this guy must have used Estus to recover himself, because he had a lot less health before. And we'll just strike away at him. Remember, they've got those weak shields, so if you've got a heavier weapon, or something that attacks quickly, all that for a fucking ember, or something that attacks quickly, you can take them out pretty quick. These doors do open. Alright, there we go. There's a giant right there. And he's pretty dangerous, so you want to be careful. Now, also, what are pretty dangerous are these things. But they're weak to fire. So, by all means, torch them up. Go down here. Remember, keep an eye on the ceiling with those things around, because they like to drop down on the ceiling and attack you. Dual charm, alright? Okay, here we go. Here's a bunch of guys that are ready to deal you some business with fireballs. So, dodge if you need to. And take them out. They're relatively slow, and they are stagger easy. So don't worry. Take them out, just like that. Alright, let's move on. Look around. And be very careful. Now, this here is an elevator that will take you all the way back down. So this room, you might be like, well, where's this room? If you go out here and swing open this door, be careful, because I thought there was a guy around here, maybe there isn't, but yeah, be careful. You can open these doors, and these are the doors to the other side, right here, to the bonfire, which is where we will rest at. There we go. Alright, so I think that's where we'll leave it for this episode. It's been a fairly long one, and so we will pick up here on the next one and go through this chapel a bit more. Might get to the Deacons of the Deep boss fight, I'm not sure. We have some NPC quests to do. So I will see you in the next episode. Remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more videos from us here at CJ Games, which is pretty much every day.